Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Bunnychill, a superhero content creator, and today I'm playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is the first part of my playthrough to this game. I may know the story of the first 3 games at the very least, but I'm not sure how to go through it because it's been a long time. And I don't know, I just like this series a lot, and I hope to play more of it as long as you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's start the game. Oh, I forgot to change my stream on this Twitch. Give me a second, guys. Oh god, this is so bad. I should have done something better before. Okay, that should be good. The stream is now proper on Twitch, so let's start this game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Let's see what this is going on. Let's see what's going on here, I mean. Gasp! Damn it, why me? Can't get caught. Not like this. We gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi, Chief. Dude, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. There's a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. I guess that's our friend right on cue. That's your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. That's... Dude, you have to go to the trial. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. First case, a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Man. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Nothing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. but I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hands shaking, knees weak, arms are heavy, just vomit and sweat already. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Yeah, that's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim name? Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over the cover so many times. Wait, uh-oh. Don't tell me you forgot right now. Man, and I thought my memory was bad. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're after this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Wait, court record? Okay, that's a good thing they show the button down below. You can't see it from my avatar. But, yeah, Sidney Stone. That's quite ironic, as you'd expect from this game. Okay, these are the buttons. I'm not sure why it showed the controls for PC. The victim's name is Sidney Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... just to make sure, cause of that loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. They don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? One weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. See, the court accepts it into evidence. Alright, the statue has been added. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the button to check the court frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh no. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Now you're looking confident. Mr. Butts, is it not true that your victim has recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I don't care a lot about history, but even I know that's probably wrong. But then again, I don't know history, so I don't know who Mark is in this case. But it's Larry Butts. What do you expect out of him? I was dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Nice. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Is anyone in court allowed to say that? Like, is this term appropriate? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. Don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... this is so early, I don't know if this actually matters. Michael, I had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating sheet? Dude, you're gonna make things worse. I am gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I don't know if stopping him would be the best course of action, because he'll probably just get more excited and run his mouth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. What? Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawyer to the stand. Frank Sawyer. God, I love this game. Mr. Sawyer, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, this is the real deal. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Well, in fright, I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't the phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, we have the blackout. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, he exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. He is in the evidence. Compare the witness' testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present and rub it in the witness face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out contradictions in the testimony. Witness account. I was going those rows and scriptures and I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, I'm gonna press on this one. Just to get some information. Find out you will take notice of him. I don't know, he just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightening at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. That defense requests the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looks suspicious. So what happened next? He thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Hold on, I need to check something. Wait. I wanna check this one first. Okay. One PM.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 PM, you're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. The statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy knows the time of death as sometime after 4 PM. There was no body to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Yeah, that's a screechy voice. This is trivial, the witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You're lying. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay, I need to see what's odd. Hold on. Present. That's right, the player was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Right. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, and the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay, I need to press a little bit because I don't know what's going on here. This struck me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. Really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story. Now, find the contradiction. I think this is the way to go, but I'm not quite so sure. But it has to be this. There's no other evidence at the moment. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawyer. Yeah, answer the question to the lawyer, dumbass. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I believe so, yeah, because how did he know? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Nice. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw-It. Sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him that! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from this clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is running on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw-It heard was definitely this clock. That which is clear if you simply... I don't remember this one. Am I cooked, chat? Let's end the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw-It heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw-It, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Don't say yes! Come on, bluff it out! Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Saw-It. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What do you mean? Not so fast, Mr. Saw-It. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. Can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, actually, because I remember there's another piece of evidence. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence the court reckons that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. This. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in your apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say Mr. Did It? He's passing out. Somebody call a doctor. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hey, confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. That's gruesome, though. Coming back to your home and being killed by a burglar? I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wind is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Larry Butts innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who's got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock up for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just wanna cry? Larry. Are you sure? Well, I can't speak. Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. A brand new episode has been added. I'm gonna save my progress. How many save files do you need in a game like this? I'm not so sure myself. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. Where you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. It's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha, so what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the Tinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5, 9:27 a.m. September 5. Faye called law and office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Tinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh no. Red, white, blue. This is not good at all. September 5, 9, 8 p.m. Faye called the office. Uh-oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, wait, I thought... Okay, I need to go back. I need to move. Office. That smell. Blood. How do you smell blood? What are you, a vampire? Yes. Someone's there. Oh, it's right over there. Chief! 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 Who are you? What? Did she just collapse? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Let me move. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The tinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Huh? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Wait, slide. Where's the phone? Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny, a few of our screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh, that was her. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The thing called ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's alternate handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Why do you keep saying that? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Okay, let me slide, let me go to the window. There's a large building right across the office, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. What am I supposed to do now? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Bank loan offices. Huh? That girl just now. Where'd she go? We were right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya! Told me I was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for the evidence like this outside the courtroom. Hold on. I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister, her youngest sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the tinker. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Uh-oh. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Please, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me! Ah. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this and here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, man. What? Okay, this is a little harsh, I think, but that's because I know the story a little bit. Maya's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Whoa, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Well, did I say the wrong things? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No one could. Would believe me. Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. And look at her like that? No, I never thought. Okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior's partner first time in court. Whoa, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. Been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Gee, Chief, thanks a lot. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... You know... Okay, let's talk. Maya, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock-shaped thing. That clock-shaped like the Tinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. Pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Ganshu, I'll ask him for it. I'll write your note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Something that matter? I was wondering, can I ask you for a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hey, what about your parents? Oh, the silence is deafening. I see, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up, I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I need to move. Let's go here. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She doesn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Okay, I guess I might as well go to the office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, right. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And I don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Right, then let's talk. About Miss Faye, you have an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Nice. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Maya's memo. I should present that. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. I don't know, he's probably an idiot. I don't know what to tell him. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if you went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Since he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the call record to hear the... Okay. I guess I asked all the questions I need to. You're all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. And think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Then February, March? No, but April, May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyer tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. But she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leave the information. You got that right, pal? Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna save now. And I believe I'm gonna end the stream here, because I have to prepare for something else later. So this might be a shorter one, but I hope I can get to play more next time. If you enjoyed the stream, you know what to do. Until next time,